Hey Mark, how's it going?
Good. How you doing this Thursday morning?
It's Thursday morning and we're still doing our half month updates.
Okay, it's all good. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about the condo situation in Barrie today. Um, no surprise that we're at the halfway point. We're down 25 points, correct? I think I looked at that screenshot before going through the details. So take it away and kind of show the inventory. Maybe I think we show the viewers a bit of where the inventory is and look at days on market because the market's stinking up here and it's stinking in GTA.
Stinking everywhere. Well, I mean, I think in the east, like New Brunswick and no, I don't know. I think PEI and stuff, they're up, but everywhere else in the world, in Canada anyway, it's down.
And I think people are moving out of these metropolitan markets, expensive markets,
They are.
Vancouver. Like their sales are pretty, not good. So
Can't afford it.
can't afford it. That's the bottom line. Okay.
So this year 15 sales, last year 20. So we're down 25%.
Uh-huh.
4 to 500. This
Yep.
this one kind of shocks me. I mean, it's the area with the most sales at 9,
Hmm.
but there's 61 active.
Yeah, I know. It's like so 15% of the inventory is selling in that range. That's a low range. We see
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like that's a really low range to have that low of a number.
so let's when we're done with the numbers, we're going to go through some of the ranges to really dive in a little bit deeper to see what the ranges are. But that's a cheap range, right? That's a Bell Farm in there. What else is in there? You'll see some.
Lakeside Terrace, the small ones.
Mhm. Yes, yes. You'll see the odd 681 Young Street in there.
I think Coulter.
Yeah, Spiceway, Ferndale, one bedroom. So there's some inventory in some good areas. Like I told you the other day that I thought was a great deal. That two-bedroom one on Ferndale South, great location, two-bedroom for 480. I thought
Yeah.
that was a good deal. Great layout, good two-bedroom sizes, 480, and a manageable condo fee. I think it was 371 or 427. But anyway, it was good. So I'm surprised. But I don't know. But then I'm gonna get off topic a bit, but then we're seeing, you would think maybe some of these buyers that are, pushed out of that, freehold
Housing market. Yeah.
housing market for freehold townhome that's to say 625 to 650 to 675 on average would go after some of these lower price condos. And you think about the condo fee, $400. When you're doing a mortgage calculation, you're adding in some hydro and some gas money. So I'm just shocked that some of these buyers aren't, going more to the condo market in a way. I'm kind of surprised, to be
Well,
honest.
in the low price. Yeah.
To get your foot in the door.
Yeah.
Go stay there for a couple of years, pay it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Between 5 and 600, 6 sales, 68 active.
you see the percentage 68 equals. So it tells us that 9% of the inventory is selling, 91% isn't. So
Yeah.
look at 6 to 7, 2. Woo!
I know. 31 listings. The 7 to 8 range. See, there's only 12 listings though.
Yeah, and I noticed that range. There's not as many in Nautica building, Toronto building as there was, right?
Yeah.
Some in Black House, yes, but they're collecting dust a bit on the city side.
So yeah, only 2 sales, 12 actives. 8 to 9, 1 sale, only 7 active.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
9 to 1 million, no sales, only 2 active though.
you're right. Okay.
But over 1 million, shocking because no sales, but there's 11 of them. So like there's almost the same amount of 7 to 8 as there is to over 1 million.
Yeah, yeah. Pull up the inventory range and kind of let's take a little gander at it and see. I think it'd be interesting to see some days on market, especially in some of those ranges, the lower ranges.
I know it's kind of funny, eh?
Yeah, it is. I thought I'd see a little bit more activity there. I know the higher ranges, some of the inventory has decreased because last month we covered off the condos for June and we saw some higher condos in my building sell, right?
Yeah.
No, that's Gracie's morning bark.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab her something. But look at the addresses here. Look at the range of addresses. Like we're going from Sydenham, Coulter, Ferndale. Ellen, like we're all over the place, eh?
Yeah, yeah. In the 4 to 5 range, we are. And we can see a lot of 2 bedrooms in that range, which is kind of normal. Um, you know, Dean, I think that's leasehold, so we won't really cover off those too much at all. They're more of a retirement community in there,
Yeah.
right? So
There's
no,
one on Toronto Street.
so pull one up and kind of, you know what I mean? Pull sit whatever you want to pull up. It's 80 days
Oh,
on market. Jeez, let's look at that.
well, it's 4:30, but I think it's
Bachelor kind of thing.
yeah, a
I
studio.
was gonna say 430 for Toronto Street, and that's 80 days. Let's go. Something's wrong with this picture. Great
Yeah, this
building.
is like it's right on the water.
Yeah, it's a great building. It's a dynamite location. Yeah, it's small. Whole kitchen's good size, but it's tiny, eh?
Where's the bedroom?
There's none. There's no bedroom.
Well, then how do you sleep?
Well, you figure it out.
Oh, there it is.
There's the bedroom. That's why it's not selling.
Well, it's a studio. You do get a locker and a parking garage.
Oh, I mean, 80 days of market. I mean, I'd stay away from that type of property. Hard
Well, they're
sell.
hard sells.
What's the condo fee on that?
464.
Where do you see that? I can't see it.
If I do it, I
Oh,
can't really do it.
okay, then don't.
Hold on. Okay, I can now. 464.
Okay. Water, building insurance, parking. Fees okay. Fees great for that building, but just no bedroom, 80 days of market.
Well, there's a bedroom. It's like the den. It's like where Avery sleeps.
I know, right? At least I'm glad I have a door on my den where it's a slot. They classify it as a den, but there's a bedroom door.
Mark, it's 80 days on the market because it's tenanted.
Oh, that's another reason too. And they probably have to keep the tenant there for a while. Let's go to Greenwich. Let's see this one.
I like these buildings.
So do I. So do I. Want to go? Let's go to how many days on market? Let's go through. Maybe then we'll do the pictures.
7.
Okay, 7 days on market.
1 bed, 1 bath, 6 to 600 square feet.
Okay. The price is good. Shows well.
Oh, it's not like the normal ones there. It's not open concept, eh?
Bigger kitchen there. It's a pretty big kitchen for the
I know, but the other ones at Greenwich are all open. There's no wall here. So it's normally all living, dining's all one. This one's not.
Big bathroom. Good sized bedroom.
2 bathrooms.
Is there 2 bathrooms?
Hold on, I'll double check. Oh, this is just no, sorry, 1.
Move up. Let's move up so we can see a bit more of the listing. Okay, let's go through the pictures one more time. I want to see the living space.
Hold on.
So yeah, the other ones are a little bit bigger in that range. They are 700 square feet.
Maintenance 307.
Yeah. Great location. I don't mind that layout.
See, the kitchen's in here though. It's closed off.
Yeah, I know. But okay. What's this? Go back. What is this?
This?
Yeah.
That's the kitchen.
Yeah, but you think this is a temporary
Accent wall.
Okay.
Oh no, there's cupboards on that wall.
Okay.
Look.
Okay. Yeah, forget it. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's cupboards all the way around it.
I know. I kind of like the open, but I kind of like this big kitchen, but it's almost too big for a 1 bedroom. Right? Like it's,
Yeah.
you don't need that.
No.
I still think it's a bad price for the location, Dan.
Well, it's not.
Cheap taxes. That's gonna go. I don't think it's bad at all.
No, I don't think it's bad either.
And then look what you're backing onto.
I know. I love the view there because it's backing onto the marsh part.
That's right. Yeah, I think it's priced good.
Lakeside Terrace, North End.
Yeah, oh, I shoved that unit. They were, what was the price point on this, Dan?
459.
Okay, we want to pull the history on because I showed it months ago. He was in the fives or 489. It's tiny, it's a shoebox. The island takes all the space up. Pull the history up and you won't believe the history.
Mark, I can't pull the history.
Why?
I don't know. Look, it says listing rooms, photos, no history. There's no history button.
Well, I showed this, that 51 days is over 151 days. And that price, that one, because I showed in there, I think they were at 510. And I think Revel, who's the agent on it?
Hold on, you know what I'm trying to see? Because I have client full, I can't see it. Yep.
All right. Look at it all. 479, 469, 469. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
459 is way too high. And they're really preaching it that it's
Oh, Revel's gone, actually. It's ICI Source Real Estate now.
okay. So when Stephanie McRae had it, they were really talking how upgraded it was. The only upgrade was the island. There's no space in there. Look how big the island is. You can't even walk around it. It's actually a hindrance. It's a
Yeah, I
hindrance
know.
on, and they're still too high.
I found that I showed one in Lakeside Terrace too, and I even said to my client, I said, this would actually be better off without the island because the island was so bloody big and it was going into your living space.
Yep. There's no space.
Yeah, like when you're that small, you don't need that.
No, no. And take better photos, agent. Like stop using your iPhone. They're not sized properly.
Yeah.
Spend some
So
money.
this is the 4 to 5 range, which we have 3 pages for full. So we'll try 5 to 6.
Sure.
They're all over the place though, eh?
I find a lot of the pricing is Dan in the condos.
Well, no, what I mean is so this is that new build on Spice Way. All these investors that bought them, 4 Spice,
One
6
bedroom.
Spice.
Good luck. You're not getting pull that one up
Which one?
right there.
Well,
Four
hold
spice.
on a minute. We got 4 Spice, we got 4 Spice, we got 6 Spice, 6 Spice, 4 Spice, 4 Spice, 6 Spice.
And what I'm looking at too is the bedrooms. So when I compare to Ferndale, I think it was Bloom, what's Bloom? That building Bloom, not Bloomberg, but Bloom something. Right,
Bloomington or something, I think it's.
right. Where that 2 bedroom sold, which is a better location in my mind, sold for 480. And then we have one here in Four Spice Way. Units. Pull that one up, 213 for a 1 bedroom for 514.
Well, it's 1+1.
Still too high. We got a full 2 bedroom that sold for 480. Let's look at it anyway, though. How many days on market? 51 or 28.
28.
Plus, we'll go back to the history. But I find the pricing so different. Again,
Well,
it should.
because some of these people paid over 5, and I know that because
That's the market. So
a mortgage guy called me trying to get comparables because they had bought in phase 2
Mhm.
and phase 1 was selling for cheaper than they paid for phase 2.
Right. I like the layout. Kitchen's a little small,
Jesus Christ, it's small.
right?
Shit.
And it's too high. I don't think we seen one sell there. Alex and Dan had one sold in March, I think, for 480. It was nicely done. It was like that unit, 480. Why are we at 514? This is the problem. Agents need to show what is sold. Go back and pull up some history, communicate to your client. Price is too high.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Hold on, I'm just trying to go back to my.
Your background. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
So then we got
But Spice has a huge amount sitting there.
Yeah.
And we got a couple in Coda, 1 bedrooms for 544.9.
Good luck on that one. What makes your full history on that?
Kitchen's small too.
I like the layout better though.
So do
do
I.
like that layout.
So do I.
700 square feet plus layout. But it's not a 5 foot. Oh, it's got a den in there. Again, to me, that's a 480. Maybe 490. And what are the fees on that one?
You know, this is a pain, this thing,
I
because you
know,
know,
okay. That's all right. Then we got time. It's just, I think it's good to cover because we know the fees and so many other ones.
446.
Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Not bad. I think it's kind of high for one bedroom, but I don't
It
know.
is. It's a one bedroom and a den. That's a
Well,
same.
like considering we don't have a pool, we don't have a sauna, we don't have a gym, like, do they have a gym?
No, that's 75,000 overpriced. That should be 475 to maybe 490. Maybe. 2 parking spots. It's a bonus. But are
Yeah,
they underground? One could be underground, which still it's nice to have. So I think, maybe in the 490 range with two.
expensive.
I compare back to the one at Alex and Dan sold for 480 with one parking spot outside.
Well, there's another encoded too, and I mean, I don't know, they're all over the flipping place.
yeah, no, there's a lot of product.
Here's a 2 bedroom over 1,000 square feet, 579.9. This is gonna drive me to drink. Every single time I pick a listing, I gotta change the view, eh?
That's okay. I know.
I never used to have to. 430 is the fee, 2 bedroom over 1,000 square feet, 579.
Big unit though. It's worth. I like the kitchen.
Nice.
It isn't bad. It isn't bad.
That's not a bad price.
2 bedroom. It's got some room to it.
Yeah,
Bedrooms are good size. That's
look how
good.
big the bedroom is.
How many bathrooms?
Hold on, I'm gonna check. Oh,
It's been listed for a while.
2.
2 bathrooms.
Yep. 2 baths, 2 bed.
Yeah, it's a good size. It's been sitting for a while. Tell you that much. We've talked about this one before. Location's A1. Condo fees are great.
I don't think I know it's not terrible.
Just the price is a little too high. Sellers need to jumpstart that market because I think in June we were down, what, 45%? Or is that year to date? 50, how much were we down in June? We'll go back to year to date ones, maybe.
Hold on.
Show the viewers. We're jumping around, but I think this is worthwhile to jump around. 52% in last month and 47%.
Year to date, we're down 47%.
That's it. I know. Okay, that was good. Thanks for clarifying that.
Like this is huge. And look at how many. And they're all over Barrie. They're the north, they're the south, they're the east, they're the west, they're everywhere.
But a lot of new buildings though, eh? Coda, Spiceway.
Jeff Lane. Well, the Lakeside Terrace. But
Yeah.
those are all investors, man. They're speculators. That's exactly what that is. You know that, eh?
Yeah, and some of them were tenanted before and vacant and stuff like that. And you know if you're going to be a speculator today in any kind of market, Diane, and no difference whether you're investing in the financial markets and stocks or whether you're investing in real estate, suck it up. If you're going to take a loss, you got to take a loss and move on. Stop crying.
You know what I tell my investors, Mark? If you're not in it for at least 5 years,
don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
Yeah.
And I've been saying that because I have a lot of investor clients. I've been saying that for years.
Yep.
The market is too volatile and it always has been. We've seen, like, we went through the numbers in 2017 and 2018 with dismal. They were freaking dismal. So like, you don't know what's going to hit you at any time.
No.
And if you can't stay in it for at least 5, don't do it.
Don't do it. Or go buy a new build or the new builds. That's the speculator. That investor, that real estate investor will stay invested for, I believe, 5 and up, most will. But that speculator that will go buy, at a presentation site zone, phase 1, 2, or 3 or whatever. And there was lots of them that bought in 2022. We know that because we see it in the real estate board, in both in freehold and in condos are kind of flooded with them, and they're way over what the markets can bear right now. And
Well,
the,
yeah, the over on
I'm hearing
Phoenix
it.
and over that area that you looked at, can't remember what the name of the street was.
Hill?
We looked at off Mapleview and Madeline,
Um,
Sagewood.
oh yeah, yeah, we saw it. Yeah, we nailed one down, but yeah, there's a lot.
There's a whole bunch in there for lease and for sale from speculators that they're
Yep.
priced out of control because they paid way too much.
That's just the way it is, though. The market doesn't care about what you pay for.
But the point was they bought off a builder, so they had no advice from a realtor at all. And second of all, they weren't in it for the 5-year plan, like I said,
You know
because
what?
these things are brand new, just built, and they're trying to dump them.
Let's talk about that one point that you just mentioned. That's a good point that you mentioned, Dan, was about, they didn't talk to a realtor. One of my clients did, but I'll finish off that part. That's a good point, that someone that should be looking for guidance, and again, they're not going to tell you the guidance, these builders aren't, but everyone knows a realtor. Hey, if anyone has any questions or buying speculating here in Barrie, give us a call. But that's a good point. Maybe reach out to a realtor and say, hey, what's the market doing? Do you have numbers? We have all the numbers. We know what's going on.
I already
But
got, listen, I got a call from a guy from a YouTube call about that. And he said that he was thinking of buying a new condo off a builder, and they're pushing him and pushing and pushing, sign, 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 sign. And
yeah,
he goes, I saw you and Mark, and I thought I should give you a call and get your advice. And I said, well, the condo market is tanking. Okay. I said, this isn't the time to be buying a new build. And the builders, these salespeople aren't even licensed representatives. They don't have to be licensed.
no, they don't. They
So
don't.
they have no kind of duty that they have to answer to, or RICO that they have to answer to. He
Yep.
says, Diane, they're calling me, they're pushing, pushing, pushing. And I said, yeah, because the market is so bad, they're
Yep.
gonna hard sell you, man. Hard
Yep.
sell you.
Yep. Just look at the board. You can see all the new buildings that are up. We just went through a bunch of them right now, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's a wrap up. Condos stink. Get some advice. Thinking of selling. Get 3 agents. Don't look at listed properties listed. Look at what's sold in that geographical area and what the market will bear, and base the guidance off of that. If you can't, and folks, I'm telling you right now, don't go with an agent that goes, okay, you called Diane, you called Mark, and you called Steve. We both said 450, but Steve said 550. And 9 times out of 10, those people go with 550. If he can justify the 550, then please go with Steve. But I'm going to tell you, he can't. If he's not showing you the data, the numbers that have been selling, like, we have the data to show that. But if they're not showing you this kind of data, don't work with them. I hate to
Listen,
say it.
real estate agents are starving right now, and it's the same like the condo, the new condo sales.
Mhm.
People are pushing, pushing, pushing to get anything because they're dying over here.
Yeah,
So you have to be careful of that.
you do. All right. So give it a like, give it a share, follow for more information. Anyone has any questions in the Barrie market, reach out to Dan or myself.
Perfect.
See you.
See ya.